So, this is a video I've been wanting to make for a bit, but because I haven't really did my research on like who has a figure and who doesn't have a figure, it's kind of been hard for me to really make this video. Also, I just kept forgetting about it as well. I have a thumbnail in my uh, phone gallery from months ago of this thumbnail. But yeah, this is my top 10. If you have your own opinions, if you have even someone who is not in this list who should be in this list over a certain someone else, leave it in the comments. I'd like to see your opinions on who should get a studio series in the coming future. But yeah, we're just gonna get straight into it. So at number 10, we're gonna go with Skids, the Force Twin. Uh, I think these need the studio series to really kind of like finish off the Revenge of the Fallen studio series phase, since we're almost finished it. I think we're nearly almost finished it. I think Skids needs a figure, even though all the controversy around them with like they don't really want to go near the characters. If they make them, these would be very nice figure. Even a core class for the both of them in a 2-pack, I think would be very good. And then also number 9 is Mudflap. I just had to stick them both in separate ones. But yeah, I think these both need a studio series because the Human Alliance, don't get me wrong, they are very good figures. They're too big. They're very too big. They don't scale well with the studio series or anything. So I think we need at least a re-release of one of them, just of like any of the figures they've had in the past. Just re-release them, update them a bit, and just release them as studio series. But yeah, that's my 10 and 9. So number 8 is a weird one. This is my bias. I think Skywarp from the B movie should get one. But the fact that they've made Thundercracker, they've made Thrust, they've made Blitzwing and Starscream, I want to see Skywarp next because he's like purple. I have a different figure of Skywarp. I think it's like his Generations or something like that. I think he's a really cool figure, not gonna lie. So I think he's a cool character as well. So I want to see him get one of these with the B movie style of the studio series, and I think he'd be a very cool addition to the studio series figures, really. With number 7, we have Q or Wheeljack from Dark of the Moon. I feel like they need to make him, but I don't think much people will buy him as it's probably like Jolt. No one really bought Jolt, and he's still kind of like out there for like not really too much. He would probably be another one along the lines of that, but he really doesn't need an updated figure. I think the old one, it's not the greatest, to be honest with you. But honestly, if he gets an updated figure, and I'll probably get it because I really want to actually just get all the figures from Dark of the Moon and stuff. So number 6 is going to be the Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. We're trying to get more into the second phase of Transformers where it was all the Age of Extinction and the Last Night and stuff. If they make him the way that he looks in the film, like with all the rust and shit, and not just like the last Voyager where he's just like a clean paint, I will buy that. If he's just clean paint again, I won't buy it because it's kind of dumb. I know it's another Optimus Prime, but Optimus Prime sells. He gets money. Number 5, The Last Night Barricade. I have the Voyager from when the movie came out. It's a very good Voyager, but I think there is certain stuff you can do better with that figure that the studio series can do. I say if they just go back to that figure and remodel it a small bit, add a few stuff, perfect. That's a perfect figure. Number 4, I've gone for the weird one. I've gone for Ape Link. I know he didn't have really a transformation in the movie, from my knowledge. I don't think he did. If they can just do what they did for Megatron with the concept thing, I think that would be a really nice thing to do. Number 3, I'm gonna go Hound. Again, his Voyager class from that line, the one I have, one of the best figures I think I have. His paint is very lacking, and there is again some stuff that you could do better with the studio series revamp over the normal figure that I have. Obviously, the paint's a big difference, but other than that, I think there's probably like minimal changes I would make to it. Number 2, I'm gonna go with the Knight Megatron. I think they can really do a lot better than what they did with the Forced Voyager. I think the Voyager's better than the Leader class. I have the Leader class, not the Voyager class. Because at the time when they came out, I thought the Leader was better than the Voyager, but then looking back, I think the Voyager is now better. Again, they can make minimal changes to it, and it would be perfect. If they added like the little faceplate thingy, and then they probably a bit more paint, a bit more articulation, that figure will be thing. Obviously, they're gonna have to make it bigger because it's Megatron. They're gonna have to make it at least probably a Leader class or a tall Voyager class. They're gonna have to revamp it a small bit. And number one, who else can it be than the Knight Optimus Prime? When we get a Studio Series of this figure, it's going to be the biggest hit or miss figure ever. Because it can either go like the Voyager, where it was absolutely amazing, or you can go the Leader class, which was shit. I think they can really work on the Voyager figure to make him a leader. I think the paint was mostly good. The face was kind of lacking, to be fair. Like the eyeballs, some of them had like little drips of paint where they would go down. It looked a bit shit. I think most of that figure was good. It was just if it can get revamped into a Studio Series and have the more updated stuff, it will be probably one of the best Studio Series we have. Or if they make it like the Leader class, no, no chance I'll buy it. So that is my list of the top 10 most anticipated Studio Series, in my opinion, that I would like to see in the future. Who would you like to see in the future? And yeah, that's this video done.